Imagine this: you're standing in front of the mirror, getting ready to go out, but you're not looking at yourself. You're looking at the world through the eyes of those you'll meet in an hour. You adjust your collar, choose your words, and rehearse your gestures, trying to anticipate what they'll think. At that very moment, you're committing murder. You're killing the original to present the world with a cheap copy that everyone will love. You think this is social intelligence. You call it adaptation. But in the language of psychology, it's called self-sabotage. Every time you change your mind to avoid a sideways glance, you're driving a nail into the coffin of your personality. Your mind turns into a torture chamber, where you're both executioner and victim. We've been taught that reputation is everything. That the opinions of others are an objective measure of your worth. We've been taught that being a good person means being convenient. But I'm here to tell you, everything you've ever known about social approval is a lie, designed to keep your brain in a state of perpetual obedience. Today, we'll dismantle the old belief: your worth is determined by how others see you. It's a mental prison. The big idea you must grasp is, others' opinions of you have nothing to do with you at all. They're merely a projection of their own fears, limitations, and insecurities. You are not what they see. You are what you do when no one is looking. Insight 1: The social hallucinogen. Imagine an actor who plays a role for so long that he forgets his real name. When you seek approval, you ingest this poison. You begin to believe that if they praise you, you'll become better. If they criticize you, you'll become worse. But the truth is, people don't care about you as much as you think. They're too busy trying to please you. We're all a collection of scared ghosts trying to impress each other. Your mind spends 80% of its energy processing non-existent threats. It's a waste of your brain's resources. Insight 2: The value frame. When you ask, "What will they say?" you voluntarily hand over the control of your life to someone else. You become an object, not a subject. At that moment, your confidence plummets to zero because it no longer belongs to you. It depends on the mood of a passerby. Imagine a wolf asking the sheep how to howl. It sounds ridiculous, right? But that's exactly what you do every time you seek validation from those who will never understand your path. Your power begins where your need to explain ends. A sovereign mind needs no applause. Insight 3: The mirror's deception. Psychology tells us that we see in others what we carry within ourselves. When someone says you're too arrogant, they're really saying, "I'm too afraid to act that way." When they criticize you for your choices, they're simply defending their own unfulfilled dreams. Your mindset must change. Criticism isn't a judgment on you, it's the critic's confession. Once you understand this, your fear of judgment will be replaced by a cool curiosity. You'll begin to see right through them. You'll stop defending yourself and start observing. Insight 4: The attention economy. Your attention is currency. When you waste it analyzing other people's opinions, you bankrupt your life. You invest in their fantasies instead of your own actions. This is a cognitive error that leads to depression and a loss of meaning. Your communication habits betray your slavery. These excuses, these petty apologies for your existence, this search for validation at the end of every sentence. Stop. Every "sorry" when it's not your fault is a drop of blood you give to a social vampire. Insight 5: Attraction through indifference. Here's a paradox that turns everything upside down. People begin to gravitate toward you precisely when you stop needing their approval. Your autonomy creates incredible attraction. Your willingness to be bad in the eyes of others makes you free. And freedom is the scarcest commodity on the market. Do you feel that heaviness in your chest? It's not anxiety. It's your suppressed individuality trying to pierce the shell of your fears. You've been betraying yourself for years to maintain peace with people who don't care about you. It's time to declare war on this falsehood. Your emotions are a compass, not a source of shame. If you feel anger when someone imposes their opinion on you, it's your instinct for self-preservation. Your brain is trying to save you from dissolving into the gray mass. Listen to it. Realize this simple thing: you will never be good enough for everyone. There will always be someone who finds you too boring, too brash, or too weird. And that's wonderful. It means you're taking shape. Water has no shape, it takes the shape of any vessel. But you are not water. You are stone. The path to inner liberation lies through conscious rejection. You must learn to endure the silence and cold of other people's disapproval. It's like tempering steel: at first it hurts, then you become unbreakable. Your confidence must be based on your code, not on someone else's comfort. Start small. Say no where you once said yes out of politeness. Express an opinion that doesn't align with the majority. Feel the tension building within you, and don't run from it. This is your growing power. This is your right to be the master of your reality being restored. You will no longer ask permission to live your life. You will no longer check your steps against someone else's maps. Your mind is your territory. Your rules. Your consequences. Transformation doesn't happen instantly. It's a battle you wage every morning in front of the mirror. But one day, you will look into it and see not a reflection of other people's expectations, but yourself. Pure. Dangerous. Free. Stop betraying yourself for those who will forget your name a week after your funeral. Your time is the only thing you truly have. Don't waste it being a prop in someone else's play. Become the protagonist of your own. Your mind is now your shield. You hear their voices, but they no longer penetrate. They shatter against your calm indifference. You know who you are. And that's enough. Remember, those who truly matter don't demand self-betrayal. And those who do don't matter. This is a filter that will cleanse your environment of parasites and leave only those who value your authenticity. Your communication will become shorter and more honest. You'll stop fawning. You'll start speaking with facts. And you'll see how people will respect your no more than they ever respected your yes. Respect is not given to those who agree. Respect is given to those who have boundaries. You stand on the threshold of a new life. Outside the door lies a cold wind and the unknown, but there lies your freedom. To remain in the room is to slowly rot alive. To leave means to find your dark power. Your brain has already begun to rewire itself. You can no longer ignore the lies you once lived by. Now you see the threads that manipulated you. And you have a knife in your hand. Cut those threads without regret. Fear of rejection is merely an ancient instinct, no longer necessary for survival. In the modern world, those who stand out survive, not those who hide. Your loneliness is your training ground. Your misunderstanding by others is your admission to the elite. Let them whisper. Let them shake their heads. While they waste time discussing you, you spend time creating yourself. Your results will speak louder than any of their words. The philosophy of your new path is simple: be true to yourself, even if the whole world turns its back on you. Because in the end, when the light goes out, you will be left alone with your conscience. And at that moment, the only thing that matters is whether you have betrayed yourself or not. Do you feel this silence? It's the silence of power. When you stop depending on others' judgment, you gain control over your destiny. This is the main secret that's been hidden from you. You're already free, you just had to stop asking for permission. Your relationships will change. You'll stop being a source of energy for those who don't value you. You'll become a magnet for equally strong and independent individuals. The quality of your life will improve exactly as much as you allow yourself to be inconvenient. Your mind will become your best ally. Instead of endless dialogues with imaginary critics, it will begin to offer you ideas and solutions. You'll discover talents within yourself that have been suppressed by years of correct behavior. This is not the path of selfishness. It is the path of honesty. You can't give the world anything valuable as long as you're merely a reflection of other people's opinions. Only by becoming yourself do you become truly useful and strong. Look at your hands. They were created to shape your life, not to hold up a mask. Drop that mask. Let them see your true face. They may not like it, but they won't be able to ignore it. Your confidence no longer needs external reinforcement. It's like a perpetual motion machine, powered by your inner truth. You're no longer afraid of losing people. You're afraid of losing yourself. And that's the right fear. The world is a vast machine that processes individual personalities into gray noise. You are the only one who can stop this process in your life. Be the sand in the gears that makes the machine stop. Every step you take will now be conscious. Every breath will be your own. You'll begin to notice details you previously missed because you were too preoccupied with how you looked. The world will become brighter and clearer. Your psychology is now that of a winner who doesn't need a triumphal arch. It's enough for you that you know the truth. This is the highest form of independence. You will stop comparing yourself to others. What's the point of comparing the original to copies? Your trajectory is unique. Your pace is perfect for you. Your mistakes are your scars, worth being proud of. Embrace your dark side, the one that refuses to submit and please everyone. This is your security system. This is your predator, protecting your inner child. You are breaking free from the control of social engineers. You are becoming unpredictable. You are becoming alive. And this is the greatest threat to those who are used to manipulating you. Your journey is just beginning. Many trials lie ahead, but now you have a compass. Your eye is north. Never deviate from this course, no matter the cost. You no longer betray yourself. You are no longer a slave to the opinions of others. You are a free person in a world that fears freedom. Wear this title with pride. Remember, the greatest victory is when you finally stop caring what people who don't matter think of you. And at that point, your real life begins. Your life is yours, stop outsourcing it to the opinions of others.